Healthcare Reform is brought to you by Dr. Zahra Tabassian, MD, on AM 870, The Answer.
Good evening. You've tuned in to Healthcare Reform with a healing dancing doctor, Dr. Zahra Tabassian, heard here live each and every Saturday evening at 8 p.m. Dr. Tabassian is a double board certified medical doctor from UCLA, specializing in internal medicine and nephrology, diseases of the kidney. Are you overweight and have low energy? Discouraged by diabetes, hypertension, and kidney disease? Good health includes your mind, body, and soul that needs spiritual enlightenment. Get empowered and enjoy life. Dance to the music of your soul. Dr. Zahra Tabassian is the healing dancing doctor. To make an appointment, call 310-671-2420. That's 310-671-2420. Or go to drtabassian.com. That's drtabassian.com. Now, here's your host, Dr. Zahra Tabassian, MD.
Good evening, America. Hello, my sisters and brothers. This is Dr. Zahra Tabassian. Welcome to this edition of Healthcare Reform with America's healing dancing doctor. I am Dr. Zahra Tabassian. I love you. I am here to tell you you can be healthy, happy, and prosperous by just believing in yourself, having the right information, and knowing with God all things are possible. I am your host until 9 p.m. tonight. I want to tell you right off the bat, I love you. I have a lot of knowledge and most importantly, a big heart for all of you. I am here live at the studio of KRLA. You can call in, ask your questions. The doctor is in the house. The number here is 866-870-5752. So we are going to have a wonderful show together. And I want to ask you, my beloved listener, believe in yourself. Know with God all things are possible. The doctor is here and I want to share with you everything I know about medicine. And of course, I know what this healthcare reform is missing. You know that, right? That missing piece is dance to the music of your soul. My method is dance to the music of your soul. And that is not to say I am a hoax or not a real doctor. I am a real doctor. I have been practicing medicine more than 3 decades here in Los Angeles. I am a double board certified physician in internal medicine and nephrology. Nephrology means diseases of the kidney. So I know everything. I know everything about your health. I know your body like the palm of my hand, but I know your heart even better. I know you have that beautiful heart that deserves to be healthy, happy, and prosperous. My method includes your wholeness because I truly believe you are more than just this physical body. I swear on all the board certifications, internal medicine, nephrology, that I have been awarded by the American Board of Internal Medicine. I am here to tell you the truth. Everything I have to share with you tonight is from my heart and more than decades and decades of education. Well, healthcare reform needs dance to the music of your soul, because we all are made in the image of God. We are all beautiful, and we all are born with that ability to heal ourselves, with that positive energy that we can create in ourselves by dance to the music of your soul. We certainly can combine mind, body, and soul and expect the best from our wholeness. How do we get there? Well, you play the music of your soul. That is the kind of music that makes you feel good about yourself, allows you to let go of all negativity. You become a positive person. You don't think of anything negative. That is the only time that you can make yourself whole. You become a happy person who truly is happy, because there are melodies in your music of soul that can activate your healing power. Remember, we have talked about it. We have very delicate nervous system. Some of them are out of our control. That sympathetic nervous system that always is on because of the stressful life events we go through has to be shut off. And we can do that so easily by dance to the music of your soul that touches your inner beauty. This way, you activate your parasympathetic nervous system. These are all automatic nervous systems that are inside your brain, out of your control. But truly, when you become happy and whole, that part that makes you relaxed and activates all the healing powers in you becomes automatically activated. So we need inner happiness. And the only way to do that is when you believe with God in you, all things become possible. That's the time that your physical energy goes up to the level of invisible. And that's the time your body becomes bigger than your physical existence. Phase 1 of Dance to the Music of Your Soul. Yes, play that music, let go of all negativity and restrictions. Believe in you and all the abilities you have in you. Now, raise your arms. If you want, close your eyes and stretch your hips to the right and to the left. Try to get rid of the bad guys. All of the fat cells we have in the midsection part of our body, they need to go away because they are the reason for that big O pre-existing condition. For those of you who also want to check me out, you can go to my website at drtabassian.com or follow me on my Facebook at dr.Zahra Tabassian. Phase 2, let all of the feel-good hormones work for you. What are the feel-good hormones? We have talked about them. Endorphins, serotonin, dopamine. You know, we have the ability to do that. When you become happy from inside, that is how your body works. You can create it all on your own without any more dependency on any of these medications we have right and left and right, up and down. I had told you before, our national health expenditure as of 2015 was $3.2 trillion. Where did all that money go? Not in the betterment of your health. We have a lot of medications in the marketplace. Yes. We have a lot of that, a lot of insurance coverage. But at the end, I want to give you this one. According to a recent statistical report from the CDC, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, half of us have this pre-existing condition, or better to say, pre-existing conditions in that same category of a bad metabolism. I am talking about diabetes and pre-diabetes. Half of us. That number was 45% of us. Prevalence of diabetes and pre-diabetes is reported to be 45%. Remember, if you have listened to my previous shows, it was about 2-3 years ago when I came and said, American Medical Association has said 86 million of us have this pre-diabetes. It was a little bit mind-boggling, and people wouldn't believe this. What is this? 86 million of us have this disease called pre-diabetes. All of us are almost sick. And now officially it is reported by the CDC. We have pre-diabetes and diabetes together. Pre-diabetes, that means you are going to get diabetes. And in a report, about 90%, and in my evaluation, probably 100% of people who have pre-diabetes, and pre-diabetes, of course, it means your sugar is not high yet. The level of your sugar in your blood is within that normal range. And of course, you are told you are healthy. Go and relax and just eat more, relax more. Forgive me, and it's not in any way meant to be condescending, but we have become couch potatoes because we believe that we can just sit and not move and become stressed out and eat all the bad foods that we see a lot of in our environments, and yet expect to become healthy, happy. And that's not going to happen, because that pre-existing condition called pre-diabetes is very closely linked to the size of your midsection, the size of your belly. We have belly fat, we have love handles. They have to go away. Truthfully, it's hard to get rid of them, but we can make them go away. How? By dance to the music of your soul. I don't mean to interrupt your imagination, which is happening in the second phase of Dance to the Music of Your Soul. And I don't mean to interrupt your positive thinking, but I want you to know the facts, because unless you are aware of the facts, you cannot do anything positive in a positive direction. Your imaginations in the second phase of Dance to the Music of Your Soul are so important, because the way you are putting facts into your minds is going to build a habit, a subconscious habit in your mind, and your body behaves in that manner as well. So in your imagination, I want you all to imagine you have lost all of that love handle. You are putting a smile on your face and you believe in yourself. See yourself a few pounds lighter. See yourself a little bit happier. more uplifted. Yes, you can all imagine that. This is in our power. You see, this is the beauty of our brain. We can put whatever we want into our imaginations. And this is your imaginations that becomes your habit. Your habit, dance to the music of your soul, is a positive habit-forming tool we all need to have if we want to do something positive about healthcare reform. Don't let anyone put any limits on your imagination, because you are limitless. And I believe that. A lot of my patients who believed in themselves and imagined they are healed and they started doing the right things, all of a sudden everything went in the right direction. I have seen people who had problems with their blood pressure control even when they were taking 3 different antihypertensive. You know, antihypertensives are the medications that we doctors prescribe for our patients. You know, I have seen people who had difficulty with getting rid of that love handle, but once they started to imagine. Everything happened automatically. This is phase 2, and I want you to imagine limitlessly. I want to give out another good news before I tell you what is step 3. Of course, you're all dancing, right? Because you don't want to interrupt production of all of the feel-good hormones that I talked to you about. You want to continue creating them in your blood as you are moving and stretching those hips and dancing to the rhythm of your soul. This is exactly what it comes down to. You can all do it automatically, effortlessly, and after this, you will see that you are not limited to this physical body. And now, whatever positive and unbiased information I give you or other healthcare providers give you, you can put them in your imagination as you build upon them. It becomes effortless, and you can do it all automatically. Step 3, of course, is easy. Now you don't have to do anything. All your imaginations are going to combine with all the positive energy in the universe, because we are a very complex energy system. Everything we do, even our emotions, our breath, everything has energy. You can make them all positive. When you dance to the music of your soul, you can make better decisions. You can align your mind, body, and soul and become giants who can take care of their health and the way they make decisions. At the end, unfortunately, we don't have the best and most positive environments. Our healthcare has gone down the drain. We haven't provided the way we should have provided the right way for our people. So we have to be on our own. And I want you to have that in your imagination. Next time when you pass by all the wrong foods in our environments, like all the fast foods, all the foods that are packed with high fructose corn syrup, gluten, all the unhealthy ingredients, you think twice before you put them in your mouth. I have another good news to give you starting next Thursday. Yes, you heard me. That would be August the 3rd. You will be able to also hear me every Tuesday and Thursday live on YouTube. Yes, remember I said I have set up that big old studio for you, the one that we all can dance on that stage that really has to set example for the rest of the country. I want you all to tune in every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. and hear me live on YouTube, on the internet, and most likely, chances are, you can also see me live because we have all the connections. It was a little hard. I had to set up everything a little bit more in a more fashionable way of today, but I just did it, and we can go live on YouTube starting next Thursday from August the 3rd. Don't forget, at 7 p.m. every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. starting August the 3rd.
Are you overweight and have low energy? Discouraged by diabetes, hypertension, and kidney disease? Good health includes your mind, body, and soul that needs spiritual enlightenment. Get empowered and enjoy life. Dance to the music of your soul. Dr. Zahra Tabassian is the healing dancing doctor. To make an appointment, call 310-671-2420. That's 310-671-2420. Or go to drtabassian.com. That's drtabassian.com. Now, once again, here is your host, Dr. Zahra Tabassian, MD.
You can call in if you have any questions. The telephone number of the studio of KRLA is 866-870-5752, 866-870-5752. The doctor is in the house. I love you. And I want to just say that healthcare reform is really something deeper than we have thought in the past, because we have a lot of people who are overweight. And of course, many of us are using a lot of sugars and unhealthy artificial sugars in our diet, and a lot of ingredients that truly are toxic, preservatives, coloring, all of the pesticides we use in our foods today. Actually, they're banned in Europe and in Canada, and here we are using them. So I want to share with you this fact that since 1950, so many sugars and preservatives have been added to our food supply. And of course, with that, a lot of people have become obese. A lot of people are on the verge of being diagnosed with diabetes. Half of us, as I said, have that big old pre-existing condition called prediabetes. And we just have to make sure that we stop gaining weight and stop eating unhealthy. Life expectancy has gone down. It's not that we don't spend money on healthcare. We are spending more than a lot of other countries. And I am all for competition, don't get me wrong, because we need to have a system in place that allows people to come up with something better, try to be better than everyone else. Competition is a very big factor in making things better. And we need to, I am not for a single payer system, because I think that that takes away competition. And in the past, from my own experience at the government, both on the state level and federal level, has proven that they were not for small businesses. And I just want to say, but we need to cover people, because people have been misguided and have become sick. So dance to the music of your soul is the answer. I'll be right back after a short news break.
Are you overweight and have low energy? Discouraged by diabetes, hypertension, and kidney disease? Good health includes your mind, body, and soul that needs spiritual enlightenment. Get empowered and enjoy life. Dance to the music of your soul. Dr. Zahra Tabassian is the healing dancing doctor. To make an appointment, call 310-671-2420. That's 310-671-2420. Or go to drtabassian.com. That's drtabassian.com. Now, once again, here is your host, Dr. Zahra Tabassian, MD.
Welcome back to my show. I am Dr. Zahra Tabassian. We are having a live show for you. The doctor is in the house. Our phone lines are open. You can call in and ask your questions. Here, the number is 866-870-5752. 866-870-5752. I want to start off the second part of our show tonight with a live example of what happened this past week at my office. And of course, I saw a patient with her husband. Yes, they were quite upset initially because someone had told them that they were okay, the wife was the patient, and she was told she was okay and there's nothing to worry about. She just had some overweight and she had to get rid of the extra fat a little bit, but she really thought she was okay. She knew that there is a little problem with her cholesterol level. She knew her triglyceride levels were high, but she felt good, and she was a little low in energy, and she just didn't feel like she's sick because every doctor had told her that she is okay. Her blood pressure was a little bit high, and it was about 139/80. She also had a little bit of elevation of her uric acid level, and she really was told she's okay. She knew that she can lose 20 pounds, and she should, but she didn't feel the urgency of this matter. So she comes now to the office because she now is diagnosed with a blood sugar level that was more than 126 in fasting condition in the morning, 3 consecutive days, and her hemoglobin A1C. A1C was 7%. That is the definition of diabetes. So I just want to make sure people know that this healing dancing doctor really talks about serious issues. But I try to make it understandable to you and present the facts to you in a way that you become healthier, not sicker. So this person now had this blood sugar level, and by definition, if that A1C is more than 6.5%, it means you have diabetes. Or if your fasting blood sugar 3 consecutive mornings is more than 126, that is also the same as that A1C of more than 6.5%. So, of course, the diagnosis was diabetes, and they were upset that they always thought they are okay. And this comes at a time that I am talking about a lot of pre-existing conditions, that pre-existing condition, the bigger one, pre-diabetes, that everyone thinks they're healthy, and yet we all have it, half of us have it, and that has to be reversed ASAP, because that is the time we can make any substantive changes in our healthcare and really do a true healthcare reform. So here we go. I calmed them down and I said to that beautiful woman, why don't you just get up and dance with me? I know what's going on, and I wish you were at my last health event at this studio. We had it on the 22nd of July, live at the studio, and I danced with the audience and I told them I love them, and I taught on everything about diabetes and how pre-diabetes evolves and becomes diabetes, and pre-diabetes in and of itself is a serious condition and people should be aware of it before they get everything even worse. So that woman danced with me, and the husband was there, and they were a little initially shocked because it is unheard of a double board certified physician coming and dancing with you, loving you, telling you everything like the way it is. But that was shocking at the beginning. But at the end, they accepted it and they became so happy all of a sudden that they were taking to heart everything I told them in that session. And I told them, it's not the end of the world because you are beautiful, and that beauty that is created with you can do it all. All you have to know is a little information that is not fake, and stay away from misinformation. We have a lot of ads, a lot of foods that are advertised, and our children are seeing them, are listening to them. And then we come up here with this pre-existing condition in our children. Did you know 20% of our children today in this country they are either overweight or obese? I mean, this is outrageous, and we have it. So we have to do something which is real and something that makes people more motivated in a positive and a happy way. And this dance to the music of your soul has all of the components we need in order to make any positive change in our healthcare reform. So this is what I'm telling you. Get rid of the pre-existing condition. Everything I told you about that patient of mine who came to my office about the blood pressure more than 120 over 70. The BMI is one of the things that we go by in order to determine if someone is overweight. Overweight, of course, means your BMI is elevated. And if it goes over 30, you definitely are obese. In my assessment, we should really keep it around 20 or 21. And of course, we are far away from that magical number in this country. I really want to encourage everyone to dance to the music of their soul at least 3 times a day. And if you came to my event on the 22nd of July, Saturday it was, I'm forgetting, you heard it. We really have to move all the time because that is the way our body is designed. My prescription for you is not another pill, it's not another shot. It is dance to the music of your soul, TID. TID in medical terminology means 3 times a day. For those of you who just tuned in, I am your healing dancing doctor, Dr. Zahra Tabassian. You can go to my website at drtabassian.com and check out some of the footages that I have posted on the website from our first event in June already are there, and also the one that we did on the 22nd of July. That is going to be also posted for you next week, so you all can see what really I do in order to dance to the music of my soul. But it doesn't have any particular pattern because anybody who can breathe can dance to the music of their soul. All you have to do is play that music, let go of all restrictions, and believe in yourself. You can always believe in your imaginations and in your dreams, because everything that became a reality today once was only a dream. My dream is for all of you to become healthy, happy, and prosperous. With that, I want to teach you everything I know and I think is pertinent to your health this week. So let's all get up and play this music that is a little upbeat. Joshua, hey, yes. With this kind of thinking, I want you all to dream big, regardless of what the odds might be. Don't let anyone or anything set limits for your life. It doesn't matter how overweight, how depressed, how sick you are, or you are told you are. You can always make a positive change in your own life. All you have to do is know the facts, stop those negative feelings, and actually you should quit feeding those negative feelings, because the more you feed them, the bigger they get. With that said, let's talk about two hormones we all have to get rid of instantly. How? By dance to the music of your soul. And what are those hormones? Insulin. Yes, the one that we always prescribe to our diabetic patients. That big old shot. It's very expensive, by the way. Our healthcare reform has to know we are spending a lot of money on drugs and all the unnecessary medications that could have not been prescribed if we just had prevented that pre-existing condition. That insulin hormone that we prescribe to our diabetic patients causes you to get heavy in the midsection part of your body. Does that mean if you are taking it, you have to stop taking it? Of course not. At the end, you have to know you have to control that blood sugar level, because when your sugar is up, your metabolism definitely goes more in the wrong direction and your kidneys get bad. And of course, you know, I am a kidney specialist and I know how diabetes affects our kidneys. I have seen a lot of people on kidney machines, dialysis machines. I have seen a lot of people on the verge of going on dialysis. Of course, I have stopped that from happening. And a lot of them are just doing so well, just being on the right diet and following up with me on a regular basis. But we have to get that sugar under control. At the end, you have to know this, that insulin is necessary for people whose blood sugar is not controlled. But when you are stressed out, that insulin goes up on its own. Last Saturday, on the 22nd of July, at my live health event, I showed you how insulin resistance, the root cause of pre-diabetes, that big old pre-existing condition, is the cause of a lot of wasteful health care expenditure, and how you can stop that by relaxing and thinking of positive things. Dance to the music of your soul. Stop stress, stop insulin resistance. The second hormone, the hallmark of stress. Everybody has heard of cortisol. Yes? Of course, you have heard of cortisol. Cortisol is the major stress hormone, and when you are stressed out, that hormone is very much available in your blood, and just like insulin, cortisol puts fat in your love handle area, in the belly area, and encourages that insulin resistance even more. So you have to get rid of cortisol and insulin all at once. How? By my method. My method is your inner beauty that can be activated by dance to the music of your soul. Why people who are taking all these shots, insulin, and of course we have more long-acting ones every day, they're coming to the marketplace. Why people are always hungry? Because these hormones make you hungry. Can you imagine what we are doing to our nation? We are making them stressed out, hungry all the time, increase the level of stress hormones in their blood, and then we don't know what to do. There is a lot of head scratching going on. It's not that hard. We have to stop stress. We have to stop pre-existing condition by having better foods for our people and educating our nation how they can prevent pre-existing condition. What is my solution in terms of what kind of information you want to put in your imagination this week in order to fight that pre-existing condition? Overweight, pre-diabetes, and diabetes. Half of us have it, right? Half of us have that pre-existing condition, pre-diabetes, and every element I told you about that patient: high blood pressure, uric acid elevation, abnormal lipid profile, and all of that love handle. These are different symptoms and manifestations of pre-existing condition. So, my beautiful America, go and dance that pre-existing condition off all at once by your own ability to believe in yourself and taking advantage of my unbiased information. Yes, how you are going to put that simple information in your mind. You have to know there are two hormones that control your appetite. And beside the ones that I talked to you about, insulin and cortisol, because of stress and that big old love handle, ghrelin is the hormone that you want to stop. If you are hungry and your stomach is empty, the reason for that hunger is that ghrelin. And of course, it tells you you are hungry. It tells your brain, feed me. So what do you do to stop that? You put always something healthy in your stomach. Always have a healthy snack with you in your car, everywhere. That's the only way you stop giving wrong signals to your brain. Another problem that actually is very common in today's American health is that we have also a hormone called leptin. And that leptin is supposed to be something good and comes from your fat cells. It's supposed to be something that tells your brain, I am full. But unfortunately, because we have too many fat cells in the love handle part of our body and too much leptin, our brain reads it in a different way. Instead of saying I'm full and I don't need any more to eat, all the unhealthy foods and junk food we have plenty of in our environment, that leptin gives the wrong message also to your brain. So you see, our physiology has changed, our nation is changed, our body is disobedient to what we are supposed to be doing. Inner beauty is gone away, and the only solution to bring people back to their senses And all people who are in regulatory agencies and are after small businesses, instead of taking care of all the wrong foods and all the wrong drugs in our environments, they are putting their eyes and attention on small businesses. They have to know there is a big job for them to do. And if they don't believe it, maybe they need to dance to the music of their soul. Let me teach you what I always talk about. Your kidneys are very precious to me, and they are beautiful. They are being structure organs that are in the back of your body. On each side we have one kidney, and they clean your blood from all the toxins and make your metabolism normal and healthy. One of the most important jobs that our kidneys do is getting rid of acid and eliminate the extra salt and fluid that we can easily retain. So we need to take care of our kidneys. Unfortunately, because of diabetes, many of us have lost our normal kidney function because diabetes is the number one cause of kidney failure in our country. But what makes it worse is that so many people who still have some kidney function and can benefit from their own native kidney function are put on dialysis prematurely. Or if their kidneys improve and they don't need to be on dialysis any longer, they are still kept on dialysis for the rest of their lives. Actually, they're sentenced to be on dialysis for the rest of their lives. So many people who have been told they have to be on those kidney machines forever. I have taken off of dialysis so successfully because I believed in their inner beauty and I showed them how to take care of it. You have to take care of your body because your body reacts. Actually, it acts up when you don't take care of it. Your body talks just in a different language. Start listening to your body because your body knows it all. We are born with that element of knowing. Our body knows what to do. At any given second, 500 million chemical reactions are taking place in your body. Take care of it. Don't ruin it by toxins, stress, overweight, high fructose corn syrup, gluten, and all the rest of the wrongdoings so common in today's life. For those of you who just tuned in, we have less than 2 minutes to the end of our show. I am Dr. Zahra Tabassian, your healing dancing doctor. We have live show every Saturday for you from 8 to 9 p.m. And I also am starting this internet, YouTube, audio, video show for you at my own studio every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. So check me out on my website at drtabassian.com and go to my Facebook at dr.zahra and definitely see what we do when we dance to the music of your soul. Am I going to have another health event for you in August? Of course. We have to do it all the time because this is what this healthcare reform needs so badly. I can guarantee as soon as our nation starts to dance to the music of your soul, we will have a surplus of what we spent on healthcare, and everyone would be happy, healthy, and prosperous. Thank you all for listening to me again, and thank you, God, for giving me the breath and energy to come here live for you. Until next Saturday, God bless you. God bless America.
Healthcare reform was brought to you by Dr. Zahra Tabassian, MD, on AM 870, The Answer.